Today feels like a wonderful day. I hope I can do something good for someone.
Wow, Toby, look at that shiny golden coin. It looks very special. It really is beautiful. But someone must have dropped it. We should find its owner.
We should keep it. Nobody will know.
No, Kofi. It belongs to someone.
My friends, someone has lost a very important treasure.
Chief Tembo, I think we found it.
Forget Grok AI. In the next few minutes, I'll show you how to create AI dialogue videos with consistent characters using free AI tools.
In order to create AI dialogue videos with consistent characters, the first thing you need to do is you need to create the story. So here I'm going to ask ChatGPT to act like an expert cartoon movie writer, write a complete 5-minute Pixar-style animated story. Requirement: use simple English suitable for children age 3 to 10. Make the story emotional, funny, heartwarming, and family friendly. Include meaningful dialogue between the characters and also include humor, suspense, emotional moments. End the story with a powerful moral lesson and make every scene visually exciting. Also, you just list the main characters like I have here: Toby the little tortoise, then followed by the supporting characters Lulu, Zara, and the chief. This prompt, I'm going to include the story setting, the output format that I want the story to come out in. So having done that, I'm just going to send it to, I'm going to press the send button so that ChatGPT can go ahead and do its thing. But this is the very first step if you want to create AI dialogue videos with consistent characters. The first thing it did, it came out with the title of the story and the main characters, the summary of the story, so that anybody can just follow. Next, it went ahead and created the scene of the story from scene 1, I think, to scene 18. GTP also included the narration, the dialogue, and this is so interesting. I'm going to ask ChatGPT, based on the complete story above, create a detailed professional character sheet for every character in a white background. For every character, include the name, species, eye color, clothing, footwear, walking style, speaking style. Also include the front view, side view, back view, happy expression, sad expression, angry expression, the style that is Pixar inspired, Disney quality, high quality 3D animated movie, family friendly, no politics, and most importantly, each character must remain perfectly consistent throughout the movie. And this is the most important part of the prompt if you want to create a consistent character. You can see the first character sheet is Toby the tortoise. It describes Toby in detail so that it can be consistent throughout image creation and video creation. The same thing for the second character, which is Lulu the parrot, and also for the third character till the fifth character. And this is also very important step of creating a consistent AI dialogue video. You must get your character sheet right so that your characters can be consistent all through your image and your video. So the next thing we are going to do now is we are going to create the image for these characters. That is the character sheet for the first character. We are going to generate the image. So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to copy the prompt for the first character sheet, which is tortoise, Toby the tortoise. So once I'm done copying it, I'm going to use the same ChatGPT to generate it. So I'm just going to click on copy and then go ahead to type in generate and then paste in my prompts. And then don't forget to let ChatGPT know the aspect ratio. So the aspect ratio is 16:9 because it is meant for YouTube. So I'm just going to click on send and ChatGPT will go ahead and generate my first character sheet, which is Toby the tortoise. So my first character sheet, Toby the tortoise, is ready. You can see all of the side view, back view, front view, all of the expression. So I'm just going to click on it and then click on the arrow on the top and download the first character sheet. I'm going to do the same for the second character, which is Lulu the parrot. First, I'm going to go ahead and copy the character prompt for the second character sheet. I'm just going to copy it, which is Lulu the rainbow parrot. I'm going to go ahead and copy. Once I'm done copying it, I'm going to generate the second character sheet in ChatGPT as well. Then I'm going to go ahead and type in generate, then paste the second character prompt for the second character sheet. Once I'm done doing that, don't forget to write the aspect ratio for ChatGPT. So I'm just going to put the aspect ratio as 16:9 because it is meant for YouTube. So once I'm done doing that, I'm just going to click on the send button and ChatGPT will go ahead and create the second character sheet for the second character. Now my second character sheet is ready. You can see all of the front view, side view, and also the expression for the rainbow parrot. I'm going to go ahead and download this, and very importantly, I'm going to go ahead and generate the remaining character sheets without showing you, because I know by now you know how to do it. I'm going to tell ChatGPT, you are an expert AI animation concept artist and Pixar-style storyboard designer. Based on the story and the character sheet above, create one professional cinematic image prompt for every scene. So I'm just going to basically ask ChatGPT to create the image prompt for every scene of the story that it has generated using the character sheet as a guide. So ChatGPT will go ahead and do the same for me. By the way, if you want this prompt, let me know in the comment section by just commenting prompt. I will send it to you. Now, this step is also important if you are trying to create an AI dialogue video with consistent character, as this will enable AI to follow the story scene by scene using the character sheet you have generated to create your AI image prompt. So I'm just going to click on send once I'm satisfied, and then ChatGPT will go ahead and create the image prompt for me scene by scene. See, this is the image prompt for scene 1 up to scene 18 if I scroll down. What we are going to do is create our images, and we are going to be using Google Flow AI. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to Google and type in Google Flow, then click on create with Google Flow. Then it will take me to this interface where I'll just click on new project. Once I click on new project, I'm just going to go ahead and click on the plus button and then click on the upload button to upload all of my character sheets, the ones I generated with ChatGPT. So there are 5 of them. I'm just going to bring them in. Once I do that, I'm going to go ahead and start generating my images. Now that my images are here, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to return back to ChatGPT to copy the first image prompt for the first image. So I'm going to go to scene 1, that is the image prompt for scene 1. I'm going to go to scene 1 and then copy the image prompt for scene 1. First, before copying it, you must read through the image prompt for scene 1. This is to determine which characters are there. For scene 1, I think I have one character, and that is because it is the introduction of the AI movie video. So I'm just going to copy the prompt for scene, image prompt for scene 1, and head back to Google Flow. Then I'm going to make sure that my settings is in image. Just make sure that you are not using video but image. Then choose the number of time I want my image to generate, which is 3 times, and then make sure you are on Nano Banana Pro. Once I'm done doing that, ahead and add the first character, which is Toby the tortoise, to prompt. So I'm just going to click on the first character sheet, which is Toby, then click on add to prompt. You can see it has been added to prompt. Next, I'm just going to go ahead, paste my first image prompt, the one I copied from ChatGPT. You can see I'm just going to click on send, and Google Flow will go ahead and generate my first image for me. All I need to do is to be patient for it to do so. And if you are still watching to this point, please consider subscribing to this channel for more AI videos tutorial or for more digital content tutorial. Now my image is ready, I'm just going to look through, and you can decide to download the image if you like, and if you like you can just decide to leave it in your studio. So I'm just going to click on this one, then click on download. Make sure you download it in 2K. Now I'm going to return back to ChatGPT in order to copy the image prompt for the second image. That is for the second scene. I'm going to read through first, and this is to enable me determine which characters are in scene 2. For this scene, I think we have Toby the tortoise and Lulu the rainbow parrot. So I'm just going to copy it, and once I'm done copying it, I'm going to head back to Google Flow in order to generate the second image for scene 2. In Google Flow, what I'm just going to do now is scroll down a bit to where I have my character sheet, and once I get there, I'm going to first click on the tortoise, the character sheet for this tortoise, and then add it to prompt like this, and then I'm going to do the same for Lulu the rainbow parrot. I'm going to add it to prompt. Next, I'm going to paste the image prompt for scene 2, the one I copied from ChatGPT. Then I'm going to hit send. You can see it is now generating my second image for scene 2. So now my image is ready, and as you can observe, the character of Toby the tortoise remains consistent even for scene 2. So all I need to do is go ahead and choose any of the 3 that I want to use for scene 2, and as usual, if you like you can download it, and if you don't like you can leave it in your studio. Now that I have downloaded the character for scene 2, I'll just go ahead and return to ChatGPT in order to copy and read through the prompt for scene 3. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy it after reading through, and once I'm done doing that, I'm going to head back to Google Flow in order to generate the image for scene 3. In this scene, I have Toby the tortoise and also Kofi the monkey. So you can see that I have 2 characters, and I have added their character sheets to prompts. Now I'm just going to paste the prompt, the image prompt from ChatGPT, and click on send so that Google Flow will go ahead and generate the third image for the third scene. You can see Toby the tortoise, the main character, remains consistent throughout the image. And this is very important if you want to create a consistent characters throughout your scenes. You have to first generate the character sheet, then use the character sheet in Google Flow to generate your image or images. That way, your character will be consistent throughout every scene of your AI movie. So the next thing we are going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and generate all of the images without showing you. This is in order to save time, and then I'm going to head back to ChatGPT to generate the dialogue for this AI movie. Remember, I told you at the beginning I'm going to teach you how to create AI dialogue with consistent characters. So the next step is to generate the AI dialogue for this AI movie. So let's head back to ChatGPT after generating our images. Next step now is to create our AI dialogue script or AI dialogue prompt for our AI dialogue movie. So I'm just going to ask ChatGPT to act like an expert AI dialogue animation director based on the completed animated movie story above. Create professional dialogue animation instruction for every dialogue scene. You can see, and I'll also give it all of my instructions that I want it to follow, and ChatGPT will go ahead and create a masterpiece for my AI dialogue movie, and this will serve as prompt that I will feed Google Flow in order to generate my AI video. I hope you are following up to this point. So once I'm satisfied with my prompt, I'm just going to hit the send button for ChatGPT to generate my AI dialogue prompt. You can see it is creating it scene by scene, starting from scene 1 up to scene 18. So what I'm now going to do is I'm going to head over to Google Flow in order to generate the videos for this AI dialogue movie with consistent characters. Let's go. In Google Flow, I'm just going to simply go ahead and take the first image for scene 1. You can see which is Toby the tortoise just walking about the magical village. So I'm just going to click on the image. If you like, you can upload the one you downloaded, but it is very easy for you to just add to prompt from your studio. So I'm just going to click on add to prompts, then make sure I return back to the settings and change it to video from image. Choose the number of times and make sure it's on Omni Flash and the seconds I want this video to generate. Then I'm going to go ahead and paste the first dialogue prompt for scene 1. Sorry, this is a mistake. I'm just going to go ahead and copy it. Once I copy it, I'm going to return back to Google Flow and then paste it and click on send. You can see it is generating my very first AI video. I am not using Grok AI and this turned out amazing. You can also generate it here for free using Google Flow. If you are still watching to this point, do not forget to hit the subscribe button, like this video and share with your friends that are interested in creating AI dialogue videos with consistent characters.
Today feels like a wonderful day. I hope I can do something good for someone.
You can see how the introductory video to the AI movie is good. Now I'm going to go ahead and generate the second video for the second scene, so that you can see the dialogue in the second video and you can also see how consistent the characters will turn out. So I'm just going to head back to ChatGPT to copy the prompt. Now I'm going to copy the prompt for the scene 2, the dialogue prompt for scene 2, and once I'm done copying that, I'm going to head over to Google Flow to generate the the video for scene 2. So I'm just going to go through my images in search for the image for scene 2. You can also upload it if you have downloaded it already, like I said earlier. So I'm just going to click on this one. You can see the characters, the one that the character is most consistent. So I'm just going to click on it and add it to prompt. Once I add the image to prompt, I'm going to go ahead and paste the dialogue for scene 2. And then I'm going to hit send. It will now go ahead and generate the the video for scene 2 for me. You can see the video is ready and you can see the parrot is talking to Toby and Toby is also responding in an amazing dialogue video. And you can see that the character of Toby is consistent even in the second scene. So I'm just going to go ahead and generate my remaining videos without showing you in order to save time. And once I'm done doing that, I'm going to put them together in my favorite video editor, InShot. And just like that, your video or your AI dialogue movie with consistent character will be ready. I'll see you in the next video, and if you have any video that you want me to do the tutorial, you can let me know in the comment section. See you in the next video. Bye bye.